Greetings and welcome back to Production Line. I'm KatherineOfSky, and I'm excited that we're finally getting these things into proper ratios. It's very factorio-like and very fun to do all of this. I know there's not been, it's kind of sad to see the factory so empty. I mean, the little guys are here ready to do their jobs, but there are no cars, so it's kind of sad for them. But we will get them some cars very shortly. So last time we actually run out of time before we got to choose any upgrades. I'm not going to buy robots unless they're absolutely necessary, but I do want to include any extra items that the consumers will pay more for. It's pretty important so that we can just make a little bit of extra money, pad our pockets with cash. Why not? All right, here's roof. Do we have anything? Oh, we do have the sunroof. Yes, good. So one of the things that I wanted to try, and somebody brought this up in the comments, thank you so much for that idea and just bringing it to my attention. I was actually thinking about this for a while, of making a factory and having two different models of cars, like a low-end model that we could like mass produce really quickly and it would be cheap for consumers to buy, and then have a higher-end luxury model. The only thing is, I don't know right now if the sort of market AI actually supports that right now. So we're gonna have to see, but I am gonna try that. I might do another playthrough and just get a basically, I want to show you guys how the map generation works and how you can specify the amount of tiles that you can buy and all that kind of thing. So I think that would be kind of cool for a second playthrough. And so that's going to be my theme for the second playthrough, is having two different models of cars and seeing, you know, if the AI supports that at the moment. I know the marketing isn't finished right now in the game, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. Okay, so we decided that this importer here is going to service a manufacturing center in the middle, and that these guys are going to support this area just out there. Okay, let's choose stuff. Okay, anything will do. Now, we have approximately 1.5 billion importers in this area. I mean, it would be cool if we could just even move one of those elsewhere. I mean, I don't even need extras. I just want to move one. So I think I'm going to use this guy here. Let's just get rid of all of that stuff. We're going to get our importer, put it over here, and we're going to start using conveyors to go through these lines and start delivering stuff. This goes there. That one can go there. That goes there. Now, I'm gonna put this that way so it can go like this. And these guys are probably, I wonder if this one will reach any of them. Possibly these, maybe. I could actually, you know what, I could just limit them. I could say, okay, all these machines you get from this importer. That might be useful. So let's just do that. Let's have this importer going through the center there. One of the things I don't know is there such a thing as traffic on a single line? Is it better to build multiple routes or not? I don't know this, but I will see. And then let's see where else we've got this one. We can do this one connected like this. Have it run right over the line. I love that. I love that resources can go over the line. It feels very industrial. Like, yes, there are things, you know, traveling overhead, and it's cool, and it's like, yeah, it just feels more factory-like. That's why I like that. All right, let's see. So these guys, so that is servicing this. Now this one, I don't want it to connect, so I'm gonna put it a little ways away and not connect it. And these guys, you know what? I think I could even do it like this. And these guys can share a little bit. Let's do this. Connect this that way. Have this go there. Perfect. All right, I'm liking this, I think. So these... Okay, now this is ordering, stuff being ordered from there. But most of it seems to still come from this one, which is interesting. I might have to split those lines up if it gets too busy. The only problem with building the factories this way is we have no throughput, so we don't know if these resource schemes are going to work or not. I want to leave this area as open as possible for manufacturing of items. But let's get to our chassis assembly next. So for that, we have 5 different fitting stations, and I think we can we manufacture any of this stuff? Like axles and fuel tanks, which is not a lot. Oh, but that's okay. We'll leave some space anyway. Okay, this is just the icon for that. All right, I see. Now, yeah, let's go. The first thing we need is the fuel tank insertion. And that is an 8-second, natural 8-second thing. So let's just put that down. And just put it like maybe here, just to be one space away from the edge of this thing. Go back here. Just put these in line with that. So now the undercarriage, which we only need one of. If we add robots, we can get it to 3.9. Just one set of robots. What is this, undercarriage? Yeah, there we go. Okay, and we'll put that there. All right, and we need to get this, get robots 1, 3.91. Excellent, works for me. So then the drive shaft. Okay. Is that really 3 seconds? Can't be. It is. Ah, it's almost 4 seconds. I see. I see. All right. So yeah, we can put that right there. Now we can do rear axles. Takes 4.5 seconds. So we can get that down with like robots 1 and 2. Okay, 1. It's 409 plus 2. 383. Excellent. Just want to go back and check these again. All right, good. Alrighty, that was the rear axle. The front axle is... We're going to need 2 of them. Unfortunately, even with all robots, we will not be able to... Whoops. We won't be able to service these fast enough. So that's fine. We'll have 2 there. Okay, great. So I think that is actually all. This is it. We are ready to start making things. So let's just connect all these guys up real quick. There we are. These guys can go to their next port of call. All right, and I want to use a different thing than this. So, okay, this one has already gotten served by that one. So I'm just going to use this guy here, resource importer there, please, and get the conveyors set up like this-ish. Okay, good. I can even do that instead. Okay, next research project. There we go. All right, so let's see. Do any of these things have... Just check them out for upgrades. Okay, not there. I think there's the roll cage has an aluminum body. Did we? Oh, we already installed that. Okay. Undercarriage, nothing. Drive shaft. Nope. Rear axles. No, I don't think most of the chassis stuff does not have any upgrades. Okay, so, oh my god, we have cars on the line again. They're little shadows of cars. They're just frames, but they're okay. I think it's funny the way just like the axles roll along here. That amuses me to no end. Cool. Nice. Well, now the test is the time. You know, how long, where are we going to see our bottlenecks? What's going to happen? And are we going to get our, you know, car every 4 seconds? That is the question. Because we can earn a chunk of change doing this. Now I'm not going to go ahead and add any of the upgrades until we... Oh wow, there's a bottleneck here. What is going on there? For some reason this roll cage thing is not functioning. Why? What do you need? It would be nice if the car said, I need a whatever next. Okay, let's just delete this roll cage thing again. Let's try it again. Maybe replacing it will help. Okay, there we go. Please come in. Okay, well, it just wasn't connected. I should have checked that first. Did we have any stuffs here? Oh, aluminum body. Alright, we need that. Choose. Hello? Why are you not going in? They don't want to go in. I don't know why. Fuel tank? Right? Yeah, fuel tank, and then it goes to fit roll cage. I don't know why it's not working. Because the side is working, surely. Yep, it goes right into it. Alright, let me delete the fuel tank thing as well and just put it again. There we go. Here's this one. Get a conveyor to go there. Where are you going? In there. Why not? Why you no go? This is bewildering. That's the undercarriage. And these guys are going just fine. What's going on with this? Alright, let me try this again. Okay, so let's just get this to go that way. So let's get our fuel tank thing right here. And then we need the roll cage, which is already placed. Okay. You can do it, little cars. I know you can. Okay. Oh, it went in to the fuel tank zone. We're getting fuel tanks. Good, good, good. Ooh, they're square. How nice. All right. Gonna travel? You can do it. You can go to the roll cage area. Why you do this to me, thing? It's all in the correct direction. Like the conveyor belts are lined up. They're all going that way. It's the same direction as this one is. I mean, I did put it right, I think. Okay, maybe this is a bug thing and I will need to address it. Oh, is this the problem? Aha. Maybe it got upset because there's no outlet. There it is. It saw this as a doomed pathway, but it wouldn't even go to the station, which is... It's kind of funky. It's almost like it's telling us that one step too early. Okay, that's cool. All right, well, we got stuff going. All right, now we have our car every 4 seconds getting better. We addressed one problem. Okay, so let's start building this guy. I think I'm going to give these guys a name once we get to that final stage of stuff. Looks like we're having some nice... Oh, what's this? It's valves again. Oh, oh wow, that sunroof looks awesome. Do you see that? It is so pretty on these cars. I like it. Wow. Oh, this is blue and teal. I mean turquoise and orange. Oh my god, what I would do to have an orange car. Meowie. Tasty meowie. Nice. Okay, this is interesting. So what we really need is for this one to get used too. Come on. Ah, this one is not getting used because the conveyors are screwed up. Aha. Okay, let's choose the next project. Panoramic sunroof. I don't even know what that is in real life. I have no idea, but it sounds extremely fancy. I'm sure it's very cool. There we go. Okay, so maybe this is why my choosers were having trouble before, is that they weren't connected properly. No, but this one is not getting used. I don't know why. Like, this one is not getting used, that one is not getting used either, and yet these guys are backing up. Drat. I wish, basically, that when it came to a point, it would say, aha, is there one that is empty? And there's two right now that are empty. And these are connected. You can see them being connected there. Drat. Alright, well. Yeah, the valves are keeping on going. So, okay, very cool. I think we're doing pretty well with this. Looks like we're... Oh, here's another insufficient resource area. What are we installing here? Let's check that out. I want to look. Windows. Ah, yes. Another one of these thingies. We need servos and windows coming in. So I think what I'm going to do is have a stockpile for those. And just have it kind of on the fly. It's one of those where you got to do multiples and they always get slow. It seems like it. Okay, so let's have a stockpile here. We'll get servos and windows. Yes. Servos, yes. Those are for the electric windows. Let's have 4 servos and then we'll add the rest to be windows. Oh, oops. Yeah, later. Shoot. Alright, fine. Fine. But as soon as I mean, the more we research, the faster we do it, then the more we can have. Okay, so let's just, or maybe go like 30 windows and then 6 servos. That seems okay. Ish. It's definitely getting stuff along. But will we be able... How many servos do they need? 1. 1 of those and 5 windows. Wow. If I got my ratio right in here. Yeah, ish. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, cool. Very nice. So, but it's still slow. Drat it all. So now I need to think about, you know, are we getting... No, it doesn't look like we're having problems with throughput because this will insert things even where it doesn't look like there's a space. So I'm thinking that's probably just, you know, the normal thing. Okay, let's see where else we're going to have problems. Okay, these are waiting a little bit. But it doesn't look like we're having any problems with supply. That's what's really nice about these. Like, we're installing 1 of whatever it is. 1 drive shaft. We need 1 drive shaft. We all know that. It tends to move along very quickly because there's no supply problems. Okay. Let's look at this. Cruise control. Adaptive cruise control. We shall adapt. Okay. Yes, we could be looking at a Borg factory. It will be good. What are you waiting for? Windows again. Urgh. Now this is interesting. That this guy is not ordering, or the stockpile is not supplying windows. Why is that? It should be filling this place up with windows and servos. Is that a bit of a bug there? Some of these servos look like they're on top of the windows just slightly. They're like confused. Unless it's the graphics just not clearing out the previous item. Yep, this should not be happening. How long is this taking? 535. I guess we should be okay. I wonder, oh, I should check in the stats somewhere, like the financials maybe? Does it tell us how many cars per second we have? Or how many seconds per car we have? We need to see this. We need to see official confirmation of our awesomeness. That's what we need. And we're going to sell a bunch of cars, and over all time we have sold A lot of cars, but look, our newest car, we have sold 127 already. That is awesome. That is super awesome. And all the other ones, for all the other hours that we've played this game, yeah, it's because of the throughput issue. That's the thing. That's the whole thing. So now this, I wonder if this is slowing things down. It says 4 seconds, but I'm going to buy things and make it faster. I'm just going to make it real fast. So there's no bottlenecks here. We don't want any bottlenecks. Okay, now it's going faster than these guys can go, which is good. That's fine. Don't mind that. And here we have the painting problem again. Yep, these are connected. It is connected, but it's still, they're still waiting here. Don't wait there. Go here. Let me just check on the conveyors again and just make sure. Hello, because I can't really see. I don't think there's a way to rotate the display, but it does appear to be connected on all sides. Come on, we want you to go. There's places. Look, there's a spot there. Hey, check it out. This chooser is so funky. But it is being worked on. I have been watching the dev blogs with great interest, and it is being worked on. The conveyor choosing thing, as well as the supplies from the import thingies. Oh, this is cool. I don't know if I've ever realized that if you click on the research offices, it shows you the percentage of research they're doing. They're scratching their chins. That's so cute. That's great. Alright, so overall, looking at the factory, there are very, very few with insufficient resources. And I think we're looking at, basically, we're looking at windows down here, and then these are the valves. But I think, I mean, funky problems notwithstanding, look, the whole world is filled with valves at the moment. Good lord. Oh, so funny. Okay, so anyway, I think we've actually achieved our 4-second car. Wow, that is cool, building a car every 4 seconds. I haven't thought about how cool that is. Yep, these are holding up the whole darn line. Meow. This is not great. So, yeah. See, they're missing a servo. And guess what? The stockpile has a servo, and it could deliver it right there. I don't know why it hasn't. Funky. Very, very funky. Looks like the drying is going pretty well, except again, they're just not using these things. The other thing is, though, we have no buildup of cars, and that's probably because of these holdups over here. So maybe we don't even need that many for, you know, as long as these sort of problems persist. Keyless entry. Okay, so now I think we could probably turn our attention to doing some upgrades. The other thing I can do is actually get some more research guys in here and just kill it with research so that basically we can get other things done sooner. That's a very funky sound for the research plunking, by the way. I don't know if it makes sense to me. Oh, it sounds very creepy. Clong. It sounds like a mix of a spring being sprung and then a bowling ball going down a black hole. That's my impression of this. Okay, so let's start off with doing some manufacturing. Let's get all the body manufacturing stuff. Let's do that first. Clong. There's a bowling ball down the black hole. Boom. Alright, research. Go, go, go. We want more. And also look at our power. We definitely need to upgrade that. So let's go ahead and, oh my god, I've run out of time again. Urgh. You know what, I'll do the power in the next episode because we have run out of time. We're way past time again. I get so distracted playing this game because I just love it. There's so much to do, and it's fun figuring out all these problems and arrays and stuff. So anyway, thank you so very much for joining me. I'm KatherineOfSky. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you next time.